Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, good afternoon. We are live just after 5. The time is 20 past 5 on Wednesday, the 28th of April, 2021. Welcome to Satoshi TV, otherwise known as Bitcoin SV TV, where we talk about the genuine Bitcoin, none of these shitcoins. So if any of you are a little bit confused as to why I say genuine Bitcoin and yet the ticker symbol is BSV, let me just explain this to you in a very, very simple picture. Give me 2 seconds. This is going to be in my show images. Let me just bring this up. Hold on, which is amongst my collage of images here. Where are we? And this one will do nicely. There we go. Send that to oneself. Enlarge that. Beautiful. There we go. This explains it all. So Bitcoin started out the Genesis block, and Bitcoin initially had a ticker symbol of BTC. Then as time went along, a group of rogue, nefarious developers decided that they would centralize the network, which crashed its fundamental value to zero, but keep the ticker symbol. And douchebags of Bitcoin believed all their bullshit. So the way you centralize the network is by tampering with the signatures. So on the 24th of August 2017, a group of developers called Blockstream that have suspiciously close links to the Federal Reserve, or should I say their backers, their investors, their multinational companies with suspiciously close links to the Federal Reserve, gave Blockstream $100 million to implement SegWit, which segregated the signatures on the network, and they gave the excuse that it made more room in the block. Well, if you need more room in the block, you just simply increase the block size, as Satoshi Nakamoto designed it to be. Increasing the block size does not do anything to do with changing the protocol. It just simply improves the operation. However, SegWit fundamentally changed Bitcoin, turned it into Coolcoin, and turned it into an absolute piece of shit. Which is why we can see it forked off, because when you change something, you're meant to change the name. And they didn't change the name or the ticker symbol on purpose because they want to fool all these shitcoiners with shit for brains who believe everything they're fed and told, which is outrageous. And the reason Satoshi Nakamoto, aka Craig Wright, couldn't come out and defend himself at the time is because that was due to the period of decentralization, which lasted between 31st of October 2008 and the 1st of January 2020. In between that time, he couldn't come out and prove who he was due to discrediting the fundamental value of the network, which was its neutral growth for a period of over 10 years. But anyway, now he can, which is where there is going to be trouble ahead for shitcoiners. So as you can see, the protocol just simply carried on, but it had to deal with a change of the ticker symbol. The ticker symbol changed to BCH. Then another group of nefarious developers tampered with the signatures by adding schnorr signatures and cash fusion and other shit, which made transactions anonymous, and therefore it was illegal, which means it can never be recognized as money. So that crashed its fundamental value to zero, and then Bitcoin just carried on under another ticker symbol, BSV. Now the proof is in the name. Does what it says on the tin. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. As Satoshi envisioned Bitcoin to be. It has not changed since the Genesis block. The only thing that has changed is the ticker symbol and the price associated with it. And do you know what this means? This means that we are currently looking at genuine Bitcoin for just $295. This speculative piece of crap that has the ticker symbol BTC valued at what? $55,000, and it's worth nothing. Same with BTC or BCH. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, indeed. So let's just bring up another image here, which shows the shitcoin market. Let's bring this up. Give me 2 seconds. Where is this bad boy? There we go. This is the coin crap chart. Here we go. As you can see, and some people probably had trouble believing this, but unfortunately, and it pains me to say it, Litecoin is a genuine commodity. The only thing that discredits Litecoin is Charlie Lee, because he started the network himself, which discredits the starting point of the network. It was not started under a pseudonym. The entire market, which currently adds up to over $2 trillion, is absolutely worthless. And only the value of Bitcoin, which is BSV, is genuine, which means there is $1.95 trillion of absolute shit scam coins. Oh dear, oh dear. Only money, well, money has to be a commodity. And a commodity is common to everyone. If something has a central point of authority or control like BTC and BCH and all of these other shitcoins, they have no fundamental value as money. And if they have no fundamental value as money, it means they can't economically sustain the network that they claim to run. It also means that when knowledge catches up with speculation, their speculative price will soon match their fundamental values at zero. It's going to be harsh, but don't say I didn't warn you or try to educate you. This is what it's all about. It's pretty shocking, really. But anyway, yeah, let's just have a quick look at prices while we're here, you know. So things are on the move. Check it out. Cool coin still hanging around $54,000. Market cap of 1.99 trillion. Look at this. Polkadot proof of concept. Doesn't even have a working chain yet. Absolutely insane. With a market cap of 32 billion. Dogecoin, a meme coin with a market cap of $39.5 billion. Oh my god. It's hilarious. And look at Binance Coin. Look at that. Now ranked 20 in the shitcoin market with a market cap of $7 billion. Where did that come from? Well, it just simply got printed. But because Binance USD is meant to be pegged to the dollar, it stays at the dollar. So what they do is they print this from out of nothing, pretend it's backed 1-to-1 to the dollar, and pump it into Binance Coin. And let's see what's happened there, shall we? Shall we go to all details so we get an overall view? what's this? Does that look unnatural to you? I don't think so. Can you tell when they started printing Binance USD? Might have been around here somewhere. Oh dear, what a joke. Anyway, let's get into what's going down, you know. Let's go to home. What's this? Amazon is selling paedophilia, homosexual landings, blah 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 blah. What's all this? Good grief. A little bit harsh, a little bit a little bit heavy for first thing in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, should we say? What's this we got? Crypto Well, he's quite funny. JP Morgan says Ethereum is the backbone of crypto native economy and will significantly outperform Corecoin in the long run. Oh my God. Let's hear this then. Why is ETH outperforming? In recent days, one of the more interesting developments in cryptocurrency markets has been the outperformance of Ether relative to other tokens. Well, Ether was created by a 21-year-old. What does a 21-year-old know about commodities and securities? I'd be worried if he knew anything. What does a 21-year-old need to know about securities and commodities? Nothing, not at their age. He's interested in computer gaming, which is why he created Ethereum, so he could buy all his computer weapons and shit like that. He has no clue what he's doing. It's an absolute piece of crap. And what's been built on it is utter shit, because ETH has no fundamental value as money, because it is not a commodity, because Vitalik created it, and they're also moving to proof of stake. They can't figure out how to scale it, and if they were to scale it, they'd run into patents that only Satoshi Nakamoto has. Oh dear, massive fail, huge fail. And why is it outperforming Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is no longer Bitcoin that they think it is. BTC is not Bitcoin. It's shitcoin. That's why, because it's been crippled on purpose, which is why an electronic coin, a bit of data created by a 21-year-old, might be outperforming it, because they're both absolute pieces of garbage. And JP Morgan hasn't figured it out yet. Waka waka waka. So, although still well below peak levels reached in 2017-2018, its market value is a bit shy of 30% for the first time in a couple of years. Oh, really? So Ethereum hasn't outperformed its all-time high. Interesting. I never look at Ethereum. It's an absolute piece of crap. You know, Vitalik is 21 when he created it. Oh my God. Let's have a look. Really? All? No, it looks like it's above its 2017-2018 high. Now at $2,850. It's not quite $55,000, is it? Good grief. You know, but what's this supply? So rather than 21 million, Ethereum has got 115 million pieces of shit. Oh dear. Oh dear. And JP Morgan are reporting on this. So it may be tempting to highlight the fundamental differences between the investment, these underlying these tokens. The differences between the investment, these underlying these tokens. Who wrote that? Corecoin BTC is more of a crypto commodity than a currency and competes with gold as a store of value. Oh my God. And they think they're intelligent people writing this shit. Whereas ETH is the backbone of the crypto native economy and therefore functions more as a medium of exchange. What? With a median transaction fee of $4.90? I don't think so. To the extent owning a share of this potential activity is more valuable, the theory goes. ETH should outperform BTC over the long run. Oh dear, these shitcoiners aren't going to be loving that, are they? Nevertheless, Bitcoin, that's Corecoin, has remained dominant well into the DeFi boom that started late last year. If anything, the total value locked in such contracts has slowed in recent months. Honestly, they have no idea what they're talking about. Talking absolute shizer. Total shizer. Oh my God. Yeah, our man TK Coleman, delivering his wisdom there. Watch this. BaFin cracks down on crypto exchange Binance stock token. Oh dear. Let's have a read of this then. Hopefully FT will let us read some of this before they block it. Check this. So BaFin, which is the German regulator points to lack of correct documentation or foray into tracking share movements. Oh dear. Germany's financial watchdog has warned investors that Binance, one of the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, has probably violated securities rules over its launch of trading in stock tokens, in a crackdown on the crypto industry's foray into highly regulated markets. Bonn-based BaFin published a note on its website on Wednesday afternoon stating that tokens tracking the movement of shares in Tesla, Coinbase and MicroStrategy represent securities requiring a prospectus that has not yet been issued. BaFin points out that such a violation represents a criminal offence that can be punished with a fine of up to $5 million, or 5 million euros, or 3% of the issuer's last annual revenue. The issuer may be liable for any investor losses. Oh dear, CZ. The watchdog also has the legal power to ban the sales of the securities. Its move comes after the Financial Times reported last week that European financial regulators were examining Binance's launch of a service to allow investors to trade fractions of shares through products that use a German broker as an intermediary. Since last week's report, Binance has widened the stock program to include other shares such as Apple. Should we give them a spade? Should we just keep lengthening the rope? Feeding them the rope, as they say. BaFin's pushback underscores the challenge authorities face as they decide how to oversee businesses specializing in cryptocurrencies such as Coolcoin and Ethereum when they encroach into highly regulated markets like equities. At the time of the token's launch earlier this month, Chief Executive CZ said they demonstrate how we can democratize value transfer more seamlessly. Oh dear, trying to put a positive spin on his criminal activity. In a recent interview with Bloomberg, he described his business as very regulated. Lying through his teeth! Very regulated! Who is he to make that judgment? That is outrageous! That is outrageous! That's an outright lie! Oh my god. But I mean, this is so stupid. This is him saying that. I mean, he should at least have a lawyer speaking on his behalf so he doesn't put his foot right in it. What an absolute fool. Buffoon. Binance did not immediately respond to a request for comment on BaFin's statement. Booming prices of digital currencies, Ponzi schemes, and heavy interest from retail investors for share trading have encouraged cryptocurrency exchanges to explore new products that mimic those found in the traditional finance industry. Binance, which claims to be the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange by volume, lets its users trade a full suite of crypto derivatives, including futures and options. In marketing material, it said each token represents a share in a stock corporation and provides the economic returns of owning those shares. Tokens are bought and sold through Binance's own cryptocurrency, and Binance said a German group, CM Equity, is responsible for handling services like custody for acquired shares, as well as compliance and know your customer checks. It was not named in BaFin's statement on Wednesday. Oh, digging himself a hole. This is outrageous. The blatant lies. Binance says it has no formal headquarters, but has subsidiaries that are registered with regulators in countries including the UK. The UK's Financial Conduct Authority told the Financial Times last week that it is working with the firm to understand the token product, the regulations that may apply to it, and how it's marketed. It's absolutely a security. I mean, these fools don't even know the difference between commodities and securities. It's outrageous. The exchange's stock token trading platform was still accessible on Wednesday afternoon through internet protocol addresses in the UK and Germany. The main Binance stock token trading website said only listed residents of China and the US and Turkey were banned from using the service. Coolcoin has tumbled around $10,000 from its record high above $64,000 reached earlier this month, with concerns over the potential for new regulations to dent sentiment. Turkey, home to a large and active crypto market, banned the use of digital coins for buying goods and services on April 16th. The country has also launched a sprawling investigation into several local exchanges. The shit is coming. The heat is being turned up. Honestly, can you imagine how much it's going to stink when the shit really hits the fan and they find out just how much of a shit show this really is? Dear oh dear. Shout out to Keith Fellows joining me in the chat box. Thank you very much for joining me. Any stuff you want to send me, just let me know, and we'll have a look and read a bit. But just going through some of these articles here. That's the NFT book. What's this? Laura Shitcoin Shin. Great stats in the Coin Metrics 100th blog. What's this? Coin Metrics State of the Network, issue 100, Tuesday, 27th of April, 2021. What's all this about? Coin Metrics. They'll just be tracking shitcoins. What we got? Core Coin, Ethereum, Uni, Doge. Oh my god, it hurts my eyes looking at that. Who gives a shit what these Ponzi schemes, what these absolute pieces of crap are doing? Like, who gives a monkeys about metrics when their fundamentals are absolute dog shit? Honestly, it's absolutely insane. These people just don't understand anything. Oh my god, look at this. $100 invested into Coolcoin 100 days ago would be worth 135 today. $100 invested into Ethereum 100 days ago would be worth 186 today. This is outrageous. This is pumpermentals. This is outrageous. There is no fundamental value in any of these speculative pieces of shit. Like, literally none. Oh my god. So, State of the Network's 100 Crypto Data Insights. State of the Network just turned 100. In a special edition to celebrate the release of the 100th issue of the State of the Networks, we've pulled together 100 Crypto Data Insights. See, look, it's all data. What about fundamental insights? Explaining to people that they're absolute pieces of dog shit. Huh? Maybe that would be worth more than this shit. The insights include a mix of on-chain data and market data, all sourced from our in-house data products. To see highlights from some of our most popular past issues, check out the Best of the State of the Network 2020. Oh my god. And to explore some of the data used in the piece and our on-chain metrics, check out our free charting tool, formula builder, correlation tool, and mobile apps. Oh my god. Let's have a look at some of these. I bet some of these are absolutely shite. What's this? Bitcoin price reactions to recent events. Oh my god, see look, it's got nothing to do with recent events. It's all to do with utility. This goes to show you that it's an absolute piece of shit. You know, because these people are treating it as though it's a security, because they are so ignorant they don't know what Bitcoin is. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. All they need to look at is the utility, the data going on chain. And I'll tell you where to find it. Everything is in front of your eyes on CoinDance. Look at this. Look at that. Can you see this? Block size. Has that been increasing? Yes, it has. Look at the data flowing through the chain. Look at all these big blocks. Look at the volume of data coming through. It has got nothing to do with recent events outside of utility. Apart from in Corecoin, because it's just it's an absolute piece of crap. Unbelievable. Hey, look at this. Look, what have any of these transactions got to do with recent events that they're talking about in the market? I mean, what was this crap? Look, Trump announced, was it 30-day European travel ban? New York Stock Exchange opens. London Stock Exchange opens. New York Stock Exchange closes. Oh my God. Trump declares national emergency. Federal. It's got nothing to do with any of this shit. It just goes to show you that these people are literally barking up the wrong tree. It's outrageous. What's this? Look, all these shitcoins, it absolutely stinks to high heaven. It's hilarious. They're looking at they're looking at like Plan B's, whatever that crap is it comes out with. Stock to flow. Like, oh my God. are like, gold is a store of value because it's not used as a medium of exchange. Bitcoin is cash. Read the white paper. Just in the title, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It is cash. Gold is no longer used as cash. The only thing it can be used is a store of value because it has use, in electrical products and stuff. That's what sets the price. Honestly, these people are just, honestly, I just don't know. I mean, their head is so far up their own arse. There's just no way they can see the wood from the trees. There's just no way. No way. See what else this is. Charting tool. Your API key. Oh, great. So that's just a price chart, is it? Is that it? Is that it? So you can just simply look at these shitcoins. What is this? So you can compare them all, can you? That looks shocking. Right, yeah, I'm not interested in that in the slightest. Formula Builder. Another price chart. Network charts, correlation chart. Correlation to what? I guess we'll find out. Correlation to ETH price. Who cares? Who cares? Like, honestly. Correlation tool. Is this the same one that we just saw? Correlation chart. Oh my god. Network charts. This is just total shitcoining. This is just all they're doing is looking at price. Honestly, they have absolutely no idea what Bitcoin is. I mean, it frustrates me in a way, but, it just makes me realize how undervalued Bitcoin is right now. I mean, can you imagine? Like, honestly, can you imagine all of this shit? Look, it's utter shit because they don't know what Bitcoin is. Oh my god. Seriously. And look, shitcoin Shin is all over this crap. What's this? Damn huge. Germany opens up to institutional crypto funds. Oh my god, what crap is this? A new law means that around 4,000 existing institutional investment funds will now be eligible to invest in crypto assets. Good luck with that. They think these things are assets. They have no fundamental value, as we all know. Shout out to Neezy in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. So in brief, new legislation enabling 4,000 special funds, is that special funds or special funds, to invest in crypto assets becomes law in Germany on July 1st. Oh, can you imagine the shit show? Can you imagine the shit show? I mean, can you imagine how much heat these regulators are going to get after they're saying, oh yeah, by the way, we've done our due diligence and we think you can invest in these. Oh my god. Special funds are favoured by institutional investors and interest in them is now exploding according to analysts. In Germany, new regulation enabling managers of the most popular institutional investment funds, the so-called special funds, to allocate 20% of them to crypto assets is set to come into force on July 1st. I just hope they figured it out by then because, can you imagine the losses? Literally, we're looking at a $2 trillion market cap. They're just thinking that, that it's too big to fail. It's not, because literally all you do is look at the trade volume. I think Coolcoin, when I looked at it, this morning in the charts, had a trade volume of something like 8 billion. That was it. Let's have a look. Remind ourselves. Look, 24-hour trade volume. So you've only got effectively a $10 billion trade volume, setting the price and carrying a market cap of $1 trillion. $1 trillion just simply based on 10 billion. Oh my, that is thin ice. All you do is attack that, and it really doesn't take much. 9 billion. Especially when we know you-know-who has got hundreds of billions. He can literally wipe that out in a heartbeat. Oh my god. Oh my god. The measure has been hailed as a big boost to Germany's position as a financial investment hub, as a crippled one. An experts. These effing experts. Again, who the F are these experts? Believe it will nurture the crypto industry as a whole by further legitimizing the asset class. Oh my god. They don't know. They think they're trying to legitimize it because they haven't figured out it's a piece of crap. The addition of a crypto asset in special funds is an important step for their acceptance. Germany parliamentarian Frank Schaffler told Decrypt. Here, the law is going in the right direction, and we expressly welcome it, he added. Oh, should we just get the catapult with egg on it lined up for his face? The law cleared Germany's federal parliament, the Bundestag, last Thursday, and is due to be rubber stamped by the country's federal council immediately. Oh, dear, oh dear. It will apply to both existing special funds and to new ones set up by institutional investors, such as financial institutions, insurance companies, and pension funds. Oh my god, they're letting in pension funds and insurance companies go in on this thing. In all, around 4,000 existing investment funds will now be eligible to invest in Corecoin and other crypto assets. Sven Hildebrand, CEO of Germany-based Distributed Ledger Consulting, oh my god. Look, he's actually set himself up as Germany-based Distributed Ledger Consulting. He knows absolutely sweet FA. Excuse my French, but I really want to swear at that. That's outrageous. This is damn huge, Hildebrand said. Oh my god. Around $1.2 trillion euros, $1.8 trillion USD is invested into special funds which have fixed investment conditions, and right now 0% of the funds are invested in cryptocurrencies because they're just not allowed, as they shouldn't be, because they're pieces of crap. Questions are going to be asked. Who are these regulators that let this happen? How could you not have known this? This is actually kind of quite concerning, to be honest with you. I can feel a sense of panic setting over me. Hildebrand has lobbied for over 2 years to update the legislation in this area, alongside BVI, the nation's asset management association. When the new regulations become law on July 1st, if special funds, excluding those designed purely for physical assets, around a third, choose to place even 1% fund allocation into crypto, the impact on the crypto industry would be enormous, he said. Can you imagine the size of the shit then? Oh my god. This wouldn't happen overnight, but we are talking about the largest investment vehicle that we have in Germany. Literally, all the money is in there, he said. Theoretically, up to 350 billion euros, $422 billion, could enter the crypto market from special funds alone, he explained. They're going to lose everything. Literally. Oh my god. For comparison, Bitcoin's, Corecoin's current market cap is $1 trillion. So it's like a third of the market cap. Institutional crypto investment vehicles in Germany. There is no United States equivalent to special funds, but they've been likened to the special investment funds in Luxembourg and qualifying investor funds in Ireland. These types of investment vehicles are attractive to institutions because they allow for flexibility and are much less restrictive in requirements for liquidity, diversification, restrictions on borrowing, and leverage. Simultaneously, a robust regulatory framework provides assurance for investors. I mean, they're talking about investing and stuff like that. The fact that Binance, states and markets itself as the largest crypto exchange in the space, with serious questions over its regulatory compliance, and they're letting these huge investors in on the market. Red flags should be all over the place. Literally all over the place. Now the funds are set to become the latest addition to the tools institutions have at their disposal, enabling them to buy into digital assets without purchasing the actual cryptocurrency, thus circumventing the need to deal with crypto exchanges or digital wallets. Germany's bold moves follow its introduction of law at the beginning of 2020, allowing banks to sell and store cryptocurrencies. Shaking my head. Just shaking my head. Financial services company ETC Group became the first to launch a core coin exchange trade. What's it? ETP? Exchange trade something. On the German stock exchange. It should be I know I've heard of an exchange trade fund. Maybe does their word for fund start with a P? Who knows? On the German stock exchange in 2020, after Germany's financial regulator BaFin recognized cryptocurrencies as financial instruments. Just blinded by number go up. Honestly, they're just thinking that there's safety in numbers, and they have no idea. Since then, core coins exchange trade funds. Oh yeah, the ETPs. Sorry. Have proliferated on Germany's exchanges, with crypto asset management firm Iconic Funds due to list its core coin exchange trade fund this week. Leading fund administrator State Street will serve as the administrator for the upcoming ETP, that's an ETF, in a first for the international bank. Fidelity, Digital Assets, and Coinbase Custody will be the custodians. See, look, they're trusting Coinbase Custody. You know, after the owners of Coinbase exit scammed their IPO. It's outrageous. The Frankfurt-based startup is a joint venture between crypto asset management group Iconic Holdings and cryptoology asset group, which was founded by legendary entrepreneurs Christian Agamea and Mike Novogratz. Oh my God, absolute douchebags, total douchebags. They should just call it a douchebag fund. There is massive and rapidly growing demand for all sorts of investors who want to access crypto assets, said Michael Geister, Iconic's head of crypto exchange trade fund, noting that the European market for crypto's exchange trade funds has grown to over $5 billion in assets under management in a short period of time. Ponzi schemes, too good to be true. Everybody wants to pile in, they want a piece of the action. You know, because they don't understand that the period of decentralization finished only on the 1st of January 2020. So we've really only had fundamental growth for, what we know, so 16 months. We've only had fundamental growth of 16 months. That's it. You know, even when BSV came about on 15th of November 2018, you know, really CSW couldn't fundamentally prove himself. He will do now. Just you wait. Now that these douchebags over at the Crypto Open Patent Alliance have taken him to court. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Hildebrandt believes crypto enhances special funds could be even bigger and said interest from institutions in them is exploding. Oh dear, blinded by number go up. Germany, he explained, is a country that is very keen on regulatory compliance. Yeah, but clearly not due diligence. If this insane interest bears out and all the eligible funds were to invest their full 20% allocation in core coin, that would constitute around a third of the crypto assets class current market capitalization. That, however, is an extreme case, but it's likely to happen because greed. You know, that's basically what Bitcoin feeds. It feeds into greed, but it works when the fundamentals are there. Which will never ever happen, he said. Never say never. Never say never. But he's a lot closer to his dream. Jeepers. I cannot imagine. Well, actually, I can imagine what we're in for, but do you want to be around when the shit hits the fan? I don't really. Anyway, that'll do. Be going for 38 minutes. Good show today. Yes, some insightful news as to what's going on. Check this out. Ding a dong. We've just got Aneezy and Keith Fellows in the chat today. That's all right. Oh, I had things to do. I was busy. Opening hand cash on the way to you, fellows. Here we go. So we got BIGB. There we go. Big blocks. Dong the Duro. There we go. And Aneezy, you are next. That's why I always have to do second to say that Aneezy is next. There we go. Aneezy's next. Swipe and just send on the way. All done. Super duper. Right then, guys. Anyone else in there want to put their handles or paymails in there? That's fine. We'll just close up the show there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, stay tuned for all the like and share and subscribe to my Bitcoin chart show, because it's going to be monitoring that every day. Exciting times coming up. So as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, joy giving. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.